I got something fun for you guys. I got a real cutie from Olympia. One of my favorites. One of my, fills my heart with even more joy. He's the tallest man I've ever met. And I don't see him, which is weird. But up next on the stage, Kayvin DaClown!
See how Kofi tried to dozy-do me like that? What up, Beyonce?
Thank you.
Oh, man. You might remember me from being here a different time. You might also remember me from being that person who has the same design on the front of their shirt as they do on the back of their hoodie. So, let's start off with some nerd shit. A new Star Wars game came out this week, and like a lot of people don't like it. Appropriate reaction. But a lot of people are mad because the game has Rey from the new Star Wars series available from the beginning, and you have to pay money to unlock Luke Skywalker. Which is like, I understand, because everybody wants to be an Anakin. Darth Vader for me personally. But it's weird because it's like, for the first time in my memory, nerds are like upset because they don't have to pay for a woman's company. So, I guess what I'm saying is don't hang out with guys for free because they hate that shit. As soon as you go to a guy's house, just fucking go in the bathroom. Hey, Cheryl, you coming out? I don't know, what's it worth to you? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? EA Games and Comcast voted worst customer service 5 years running. That's why, even though Comcast has a monopoly, you fuck with them. Yes, I'd like to cancel my service, but why? Because I felt like it. I've been doing comedy for 2 years, but I never call myself a comedian, because that's when everybody wants to give you their jokes. So I call myself a semi-pro comedian, because then people don't expect shit out of you, and you can tell poop jokes. I don't have a problem with public restrooms, but every time I go into the public restroom and I have to take a poop, I don't ever say the D word because that's nasty. I always sit down and like clean the toilet first, but then after I do that, it's just not enough. So I need to sit down and like put my knees up and then do a spin around. Each spin erases the sins of 100 booties past. Those are the kind of jokes you can do when you're semi-pro. I call myself a social justice comedian.
Yes!
And I feel like though, as a black man, I am literally doing the least that I can do. My fellow people of color are like out protesting, doing die-ins, sit-ins, blocking traffic, and I'm just like, are cops gonna be involved with that? Nah, I'm gonna be up on stage silently poking at white privilege with jokes that people don't understand. I'm literally the thoughts and prayers of the Black Lives Matter. Without fail though, every every time I tell someone I'm a social justice comedian, they say, yeah, but what about black on black crime? To which I go, what about black on black crime? First, systematic oppression is the reason that black people hang around black people. Because every time we try to go somewhere with more diversity, we get terrorized and end up going back to where it's safe. Second of all, sometimes Rashawn don't want to shut the fuck up about that one time he beat you in Mortal Kombat using cheap ass Sub-Zero and only doing the fucking freeze move and then uppercutting you until you die. That's how you get fatalities. Mortal Kombat was a good movie. Video games don't always transfer over to movies as well as books do. Mortal Kombat 2 was garbage. Animalities just don't transfer over. That's too deep. That one hurt my feelings. Have y'all seen Jurassic World? For those of you who haven't seen Jurassic World, allow me to ruin the plot for you. Jurassic World is a movie about a white T-Rex that oversteps its white privilege and eats half an amusement park before two brown dinosaurs get fed up and kill it. And you know what? I didn't think about it that way until halfway through the movie when this scientist dude says, I spent too much money on that white T-Rex for you to kill it. I was like, what the fuck? My eyes literally got this squinty. If that was a brown T-Rex, y'all would have shot that shit with a bazooka. It would have been on the ground talking about, I can't breathe. Got you right in the white guilt with that one. All the herbivores would have been protesting. They would have been, the brontosauruses would have been like, we shall overcome. And people would have been tweeting, talking about Jurassic Park. I'll leave you all with this. Recently I was watching some movies for nostalgia purposes. And this joke is longer than this, but I'll give you the short version. There's this meme where it's like, if you watch X backwards, it's actually about Y. So, if you watch Matilda backwards, it's actually a movie about a punk-ass little girl who abuses her gift until she has none and gets adopted by a horrible family. If you watch The Indian in the Cupboard backwards, it's about a sadistic little boy who steals the souls of men. If you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original, backwards, it's actually about a bunch of overgrown turtles who watch a guy that they just killed come flying 34 stories back onto a building, beat the shit out of them so hard that they puke up pizza until they become regular turtles again. Thanks you guys, I'm Kayvin DaClown.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! What are we doing tonight?